friends. So today I just got these colored pencils in the mail. These are Castle Art 120 pencils. It's the largest set I've had. I've only ever had the 78 or 48 colored pencils. I've not used this company, Castle Art, so I'm interested in seeing what they are. Let's unbox it. I already took the cellophane wrapper off. It came in this little wrapper, but I took that off because it's quite noisy. Let's see what we've got. I love that it comes in a case. There's only one zipper. Let's check these babies out. Ooh, look at that. Some inserts. So I got these on Amazon. They were $79.99, but I got them on sale for $59.99. Hope that's a good price. I don't know. We'll see. So it looks like they're all in number order, starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. So pretty. Look at all these colors. Oop, this one's got a break right off the bat. Wonder where the little pieces. Well, we'll give that a sharpen and see how it goes. Hopefully it just got smooshed somewhere. So nice. I can see I'm going to wind up reordering these because we've got pink over here, we've got some pink here, and some reds here. I'm not sure what the strategy was on this. Oh, I know what it is, because they're all in number order. Okay, so I'm going to get these sharpened up, and I will print out a swatch paper, and then we can swatch these babies and see what they look like. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Hi again. Okay, so it's been a minute. Actually, it's been a couple of days. I did a swatch. I put them in the color order, as you can see here. Put them all in the color order. And then I did a coloring on one of the drawings that I have that's going to be in a new book that I'm working on. So I put them in color order, and what I discovered while I was coloring, it's going to be a frog. While I was coloring the frog, and I'll put that, it's going to be at the end of the video all sped up. But what I noticed when I was coloring this frog is that it was hard to find the color in the case. So I wound up going back and putting them back into number order. So now I have them here so I can find, okay, this is number 31. Then I can go back and I can find 31 in the case. And here's the swatches of them in numerical order. So there actually is a rhyme to this. And it's easier to find them by going with either of these different swatch options. So I have not had a set of 120 pencils. I've had a set of 48, and I've had 2 sets of 72. The Arteza, Prismacolor, Dick Blick, and now these Castle Art for 120. And what I did is I wanted to see how well they stacked up blending against each other. So I printed out this page, which is another page from my one of my books. It's going to be called Color Blend Recipes, and it's got 15 of these little spaces, and you can put whatever colors you want in here. What I did to make it all even is I chose 12 rainbow colors from each of the colored pencil groups. So I only needed 12 to do these swatches, and as you can see, they're here with their numbers, except for the Blick pencils don't have a number. And my Blick pencils are probably about 4 years old, so I don't know if they've got an update where they have numbers, but the ones that I have only have the names. But I tried to get as similar as I could colors. And what I did is I went through and I made all the colors going yellow, orange, all the way up until I got, around the color wheel and I would add the next color up. I don't know if this is making any sense. Let me show you what I did. I'll be right back. Hi again. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. Here's my Castle Art pencils in color order for these 12 rainbow colors are in color order, starting with yellow, ending with green, and all the colors in between. And this page is from my new book, which is called Color Blend Recipes, and it's due out, well, it's still in production, so it's due out, I'm gonna say, within the next week or two. Let's comfortably say it'll be due out the beginning of October 2021. Okay, so here is the color chart that I was talking about, and to make this hopefully make a little bit more sense, I'll show you what I did. Is each one of these has a base of one of these 12 pencils, and there are 2 yellows, 2 light orange, 2 orange, 2 red, and so forth all the way down. And I did this because I wanted to see how they worked with multiple blends. So I'm just going to start off by coloring in this little circle. And I'm pretty light-handed. Everybody's got their own, you know, their own way of coloring. Some people are heavy-handed, some people are light-handed, some people are medium, some people, you know, everybody has their own way of doing things. So my point is that not all of them are going to look the same. So even if you use these exact colors, your blend may not look exactly like my blend. So just bear with me as I fill this in. I'm not going to do the whole chart. I just want to show you 2 of the colors so that you can see what I'm talking about when I say forwards and backwards, because that can be quite confusing. All right, so first off, I got the media type. These are Castle Art, the 120 set. And this number, this yellow, is number 6. So I would put that in my little box. That way, if I want to make the blend again, I've got the recipe, boom, right there. So the next color up, if we look at these in a line, so we've got this 6 is 1, this light orange is 2, and this darker orange is 3. So we're going to use 3 color blends. You can use as many as you want. I mean, you can blend them all the way, you know, see how it looks with 6 blends or 5 blends or whatever. It's up to you. But I chose to do three color blends. So I know that according to this chart, the next color that I'm going to put in here is number 78, right here. And the next one is going to be 17. And the same with this one. Okay. So I've done 2 colors of each base. And I did all the ones going forward, started here, 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 so that I've got them going like this, forwards, and then these go back. And by back, I mean, here's number 6, here's our yellow, and then we're going to go backwards. So number 60 would be the next color, and then number 58 would be the next color. So if we look at the one that I've already done, you can see that it follows this pattern all the way up. So here's our 6. Well, apparently I did that one backwards, but 78 and 17, and then all the way up. So I can start at number 17 and know that, okay, this one is the orange, and it's going to go to 23 and then 84. And then this one down here is 47. So I can find 47 right here, and it's going to go up to 104, 108. Then if I go to the one next to it, it's going to start at the same 47 and go backwards, 92, 91. So that's how I do my charts when I'm doing multiple colors. And I wanted, you know, I just wanted to get a variation, see what it looked like, see how they blended. And I wanted the yellows to be next to each other and the pinks and oranges. I wanted them to be next to each other, but still going in order. And so this is what worked for me. So here's number 78. I'll just make a little blend out of it. And I wanted these to all be consistent. I wanted to use the same kind of pressure. I wanted to use the same amount of layers, because if I wanted to, I could put, you know, several layers of this one color and it's going to change the outcome of the blend. And here's 17. And I'm not trying to do it perfect, you know, staying in the line. See, I don't care if it goes out of the line, it doesn't matter. Okay, and now I'm going to go this one backwards with the greens. So this would be number 60. Yep, number 60. I just came up with this system for this project because I wanted to test all of my, you know, the colored pencils that I have, the 4 sets against each other, and I wanted it all to be, you know, pretty even. And I was actually surprised at the outcome. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, so now you see how I made my little circles. So let's get into looking at how these stacked up against each other. And the way I'm going to do that, put my pencils aside, I'm going to look at just one line on these. I'm just going to go over here. And I wish I had done this so that I couldn't see what the names are while I was comparing them. And I just want to look at this column on each of the pages to see which blend I liked better. And eventually it would tell me which colored pencils that I'd like better. And they all look fairly similar. You know, if you look at all 4 of these, they're pretty close. And same with the oranges. This one, these are the Blick pencils, and the Blick pencils, I bought them and I really wasn't crazy about them, and I couldn't put my finger on why. And now as I'm looking at these blends, they look kind of muddy compared to the others. I mean, see all these purples? It just looks kind of muddy. So I know that I'm going to take that one right out. We'll put it off to the side because it's not one of my favorites. But these all look pretty good. This one is a little bit muddy, but let's look at the next column and see what they look like. Can you see everything? Okay, so this column, this column, this column. Okay, so we've got these 3 pages, and let's look at these ones that we're going forward. This one, the castle art looks a little bit light. These 2 are very close. And again, the castle art looks a little bit light compared to the Arteza and the Prismas. The Prismas looks like it has the most pigment here. Same with these. These are a little bit light, but I do like the colors of them. Now on this one, with the blues and the purples, I think that the Arteza looks a little bit muddy. But I like both of those. And once again, the Prismas have the most pigment. So there we go. As far as do I like these pencils? I do. I really like these pencils, and I like that it's 120 set. Possibly I would like it if I had 120 set of other pencils, but I know I'm going to be using these castle arts quite a bit. I'm pleased with them. I'm pleased with them. I think that they were worth the money. Yeah, so I think that's going to look good. And what I'm going to do next is I will have the little frog that I drew that's going to be in the next coloring book, which is probably I don't know, we're probably looking at maybe Christmas or just after Christmas to have the next book out. But yeah, I'm pleased with these, and what's going to come up next is I'm going to show you just a sped up of the coloring of my little frog. Okay, and I'll catch up with you next time. Thank you. Enjoy. Bye.